Hello everyone, this is Turn 1 Scoop, and we are going to do a quick draft for Edge of Eternities here at Magic the Gathering. We are going to be putting in 5,000 gold, and we're going to try and see if we can win all the way to 7, as we have been consistently not getting what we need. We're not developing well with this, so let's gonna try this. Whenever a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control until end of turn. It's warped for 3. 4/4 for 4 is a pretty good body. I think we definitely want that. Green is a pretty good warp mechanic, and also a lander ability. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control get +1/+1 and gains first strike until end of turn, which is pretty good. It is a 3-drop. Also, we have Galactic Wayfarer, but I think the Molecular Modifier is a pretty good card for aggro. We also have Melt Strider Resolve, which is a 1 mana enchant creature you control, and then it fights target creature and opponent control, and then it gets a plus 0/2 and can't be blocked by more than one creature. So it would make, I think it's a very good removal for green. We can try this over the molecular modifier, so we can see if we can get some more green cards. We do have Tannuk for landfall. We also have Siege Ship Impact, which can destroy target artifact or enchantment. If it's a mana value less or value 2 or less, then create a lander token. For now, we can either do the Siege Ship, which there is a lot of artifacts out here, so this would be a very good card as a removal. There's also Diplomatic Relations out here that can also provide us with a removal spell. We're not leaning towards Tannuk because we're not doing landfall at the moment, but if we do, I think we should pick it now. Are we going landfall? So I guess we should. Having more creatures is better. If green is going to be a thing, so we have 4/4, and we can get the Tapestry Warden. So all our 4/4s can, our toughness 4 can provide good blocking. We're not doing. There is a removal spell for Orbital Plunge, and it can create us a lander token. Vigilance is also good. It is a robot soldier, but I think the lander ability is what we're looking for. Moving on, we have the Zookeeper Mechan that can add 1 mana, so it's a ramp. There's also Pull Through the Weft, which is a 5 mana. Return up to 2 target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Then return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So this would help us trigger landfall, at the same time get us creatures. Pretty good for 5 mana. So we can. This one has good toughness early for at the start. Pull from the Weft is kinda good, but it is 5-drop, so I think we'll just go for the Zookeeper. There is the Servondum. It is a Death Touch lifelink, that's pretty good as well. Too bad we're not doing white-black. Is this a good card for us to keep? It can. We need some 2-drops, so. Moving on, we have Red Tiger Mechan. We also have Full Bore, 3/2 trample. There's also Bombard and Caveron Harrier. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at end of combat. We don't have any removal spells yet. There is a 9/9 Bygone Colossus for warp. If we get Caveron with haste, then this would be better. Bombard is the next best card that we have, and like red is pretty open for some reason. We can do Bygone Colossus if we are going to get some warp creatures, or no, station. So we definitely want something big. Alright, moving on, we do have Rig for War, 3-0 First Strike, or Full Bore, which is 1 mana, 3-2, and then Trample and Haste. I think Trample and Haste is going to be relevant. And we do have another one. So we have a station, or Cut Propulsion is a good removal. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. If that creature has flying, it deals twice that damage to itself. So very conditional removal, but that's fine with me. And now we have Caveron Turbo Drone that works well with Bygone Colossus. Whenever you warp this, we give it haste and we get 10 points of damage with a +1. Secondary spells, we do have Virus Beetle, or we can Night Luminary. I think Virus Beetle is the next best thing. We do have Command Bridge that can help us with our land, and Starport Security we can put to our sideboard. We do have Bioengineered Future. It's a 3 mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a lander token. Each creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each land that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. So since we are a lander token, ooh my goodness. Ah man, we do have Anti-Causal Vestige. It's Warp 4 with jeez. We also have Lash Whip Predator. Oh my goodness, which one do we take? I think we take the creature first, and work our way with Bioengineer after. Having a big creature is always good. Having the warp for 3. Warping is also good. We can have 2 of them, and we have 1 Caveron Turbo Drone. We also have Red Tiger Mechan. That would be a turn 2 creature. There is the mill out there, so I think the Colossus is fine. We do have another. Okay, Atmospheric Greenhouse. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. We can station it. Flying Trample, so that's really relevant. We are skipping the Caveron Harrier and the Caveron Turbo Drone because we already have one. The Orbital Plunge we're skipping as well, but hopefully it's not going to be the end for us. We do have the Eusocial Engineers for 5 that can landfall and give us robots. That is a very good way of getting creatures. We do have the Siege Ship Agrarian that makes lander tokens, and whenever a land enters the battlefield, put a 1 counter on this creature. That's pretty good. We have another First Strike, and we also have this guy. If you control 2 or more tapped creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So I can do Agrarian. It is kind of high in the cost because it's 4. Biomechan Engineer. When this creature enters, create a lander token and then pay 8 to get a 2/2 robot creature. We have the Mess Rider Gear. Enters, attaches, and creatures gain reach. Kavu, really don't think we're gonna take. I think we'll take the Melstrider Gear so we can have some creatures with reach. I don't have any creatures that has reach at the moment. We do have a turn 2 Intrepid Thunderfoot that can give us counters on itself, so why not? Another Strider gear over Cavern Turbo Drone. I think we'll go for the gear. And we have Ore Plate, Pangolin, another 2-drop. And right now it's either we do Melted Moxite, we may discard and draw 2, or we go for Red Mechan. I think Red Tiger Mechan is a good 2-drop as well. Over here we'll take the Turbo Drone, Command Bridge, and blue. Alright, so we do have the Thrumming Hivepool, which is definitely something that we would like to pick. That will be our ender, because it is double strike. We do have removal, banishing light, reach, Goif, not really. Void, we don't have that many void. We don't have that many removal actually for green and red. I think this one is helpful, making our creatures a little more power oriented. We do have our Crater Hoof with Glacial, and there is these, but I think the Crater Hoof is what we're going for. Tannuk, not really. Cut Propulsion. Do we go for Semi Curiosity? Give us another land. Command Bridge. Death Touch. Make another creature Death Touch. Good defense. Or do we take the Survey Mechan? Flying Haste. Hexproof. Deals 3 damage to any target, or target player draws 3 cards and you gain 3 life. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. We don't have that many removal. We don't want to Tannuk. Getting a lander token middle of, gaining the 2 life is relevant. Getting the lander is relevant if we're doing Eusocial engineers. Because Agrarian Siege Ship Agrarian is the one that will make Tannuk really good in all of our landfall triggers. Sure, we'll take that one. Maybe we can do something about it. Spacecraft, not really what we're looking for. We have another Eusocial engineer if we are going for landfall. Skipping the dragon and the command bridge. Focusing our resources on ramping. So it's Zookeeper Mechan. So we can ramp up to 5 quickly. Biosync Burst, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control against reach, trample, and indestructible, and we can untap it. Very good combats. Ooh, nice. We have Harmonious Grove Strider, which is a 5 mana ward 2. Power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control, which is really hard to deal with. Though it does not have flying or trample, it is really hard to kill. Alright, do we do draw 2? I guess so. We already have 2 of these. Going for the Skywarden, it has reach, and if we void or creature or permanent left the battlefield, Then it gets +1/+1, so keep that. Moving on, there's nothing over here, so we're gonna try to get something that is useful. Another tap land, sacrifice it unless you tap an untap permanent you control. Do we want this? We already have 2, so we'll give that away. And we'll last. Alright, so we're definitely going to be a red-green. We'll look at the landfall and the landers. We don't have that many landers. We only have 1 for atmospheric. Our only flyer. But we do have Bygone, Colossus. So we have 6 1s, 6 2s, 4 3s, and a bunch of 5s. We need to remove some of the 5s, 4s, and cut it down a little more. Thrumming we definitely want. The actual vestige is going to be a 4-drop. I think Sky Warden is going to go. We have 1 reach. I think 1 reach is enough. Pangolin can gain. Cut propulsion, kinda, sort of. We'll need 1 Caveron Turbo Drone. These are 3 drops. Definitely a 6 drop. It's going to be a 4 drop. More power. 1 removal. I think the Mechan has to go. I need to remove 5 cards. Kavu can go away. Thrumming, yeah, with Thrumming, Hivepool with Memorial Team Leader is really good. Like, they synergize pretty well. The landfall abilities, we only have a very few, so these are the only land synergy that we have. Warp synergy, when this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield. So if we have 6, then we can drop any of these. This is 7. So landfall, when this creature enters, create a lander token. Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gains vigilance and haste until end of turn, which is pretty relevant for 7 mana, so everybody gets buffed. We do have 4 more cards to remove. We can do cut propulsion, but that is a removal for flyers. Very, very conditional, but we don't have that many Moxite to help us draw 2. The ore plate pangolin gets bigger every time we play a artifact, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Whenever an artifact, so that includes. No, they are not artifacts, so they're just colorless sliver creatures. 15, 16, 17. So green is the highest color. If I just do one of you, then we won't be able to build an army. But the army is what we need. A lot of 5-drops. I can take this away. Now it can help with warp, so that's why I'm putting that in there. Because I can pay for 3, get a 9/9. If I don't have turbo drone, at least I can do this one. Then it becomes a 12, so it can one turn kill somebody if they are not very careful. So which one do we don't need? At the moment there's 14 creatures. We have 44, and I don't know what 2 cards to remove. So I am stuck. Problem is there's a lot of cards. So for my 3-drop, 4-drops, I got some 5s. There's a lot of 5-drop. I have 4s, 3s. So these are my 3. That's a 4. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 4. This is a 6. 1s, 2s. I really need to cut down something. 4, 4, 4. Four cards. Do I take away the reach? There's only 2. Alright, I'm going to work on this one first, and if I have some space to get them out of here, like remove 4 more cards, we'll go back to that one. But for right now, it's a 44 card deck. So we're gonna run it and see how it works, and here we go. Alright, we are going first. We do have a lot of big spells. Nothing much on the low drop, which is kind of frightening. But we have 4 mana. I'm gonna try it and hope for the best. So pay 1, pay 2 tapped, pay 3, pay 4. So basically we don't have any plays until turn 4, turn 5. So if they aggro me, we'll be at a loss. My opponent is also playing a Cruel Lander deck. No attacks, pass a turn. So now we have access to 5 mana. So 4, 5, and 6 is gonna, or 4, 5, and 7, they're gonna be coming out pretty soon. And Tannuk comes out. Hopefully my Memorial Team Leader doesn't die. This is going to be a 5-5 with Ward 2. Ouch. And sack and draw a card, and I'll take another hit. That's pretty amazing. We are not going to attack, we're just gonna let it simmer. We do want to play Siege Variant. Oh man. They did it! They played the same. They have the same idea. If I play this, I'm losing out. Because this is gonna make it even slower. Force block. There you go. Pass the turn. Landfall gain 1. Three with reach. And all the bugs in the world. Ouch. You got it. And you get to draw again. So I played this, or I play this first, or do I attack first? 2, 4, 6, 7. It can kill all my creatures. I don't have any way to do this. Actually, I do. I can do a small lander first. I attack with these two. And I get forest. I get a creature. And then later on I can play Atmospheric Greenhouse, give all my creatures +1/+1. X for cheap. Creature gets, yeah, that's one that I missed out on. I can play this. Whenever a land you control enters, creatures you get 1/1 against vigilance. So this one first. Or play this one first. Make more blockers. I can attack with a siege ship, force them to do some blocks. Let's force them to make some blockers. Alright, that's fine. Um, 3/3 for blockers for that one. That's fine with me. And then next turn we can play Atmospheric Greenhouse. Or we can play Glacial, depending on what comes out. We do have some, yeah, I think if I drew a land, well, something's gonna get an 8/8. Sorry. So I think we do this one first, because we did not draw land. I can attack with everybody and they are going to block. Oof. Attack with the 11/11, they'll block with the 10/12, or they'll block with some smaller creature, forcing them to block. There you go. Block multiples. Alright. That's pretty good. We are going to station. So now we have a 6/4 flyer, and we can still block Tannuk if he tries to attack. They don't have reach, but they do have that one, so it's fine. We do have this guy for 2. Entire creature can get +4 and oh, we have enough. 7, 3, 6, 7. Yeah. And it's sorcery, so I can target one of our small dudes and attack with everybody. Or not everybody, but just these two. Alright, you got a 15-17. So I can play this one, give everybody haste. They can block 3 of the best, which is the Harmonious Grove Strider. I do have Trample. I don't think they have enough for the blocks. And we are going to activate them so we have more creatures to attack with. And attack with everybody. Yes, that's gonna die. That's alright. Because we have enough. We have enough to kill you. Good game. Alright, we have a turn 2, turn 3. Looks like a pretty good hand to start with. Play Mountain Forest and then Zookeeper. And we are going to cast and take that away. Now have a turn 3 warp. No warp. Gain 2. Play this one. I can definitely kill him, but that would be a waste. I will just attack. I'll attack with both. Nice. I guess I'll have to do the same. Death Touch. First Striker. Let's go grab another red. Nice. We can do this later. I'll blow up this guy first. Attack with this guy. And I'll pass the turn. Gets first strike. I'm not going to do anything, taking 3. Sure. Good thing I didn't crack my artifact. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Alright. We definitely want to do something. So, we are going to do this for one. Really bad idea. I need them to remove... I need the Death Touch creature to go away. I need them to be tapped. No blocks. So this is the sad part. Because I am going to lose my Bygone Colossus because I have a blocker. I'll take 6, 7, 8 down to 3. I'm only dealing them such a short amount of mana. I'll have to start doing some blocks, but that is not what we are here for. They can give that first strike, and I will be at a loss. Give us first. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have a block? I can block one. That's for sure. This is the gamble. Alright, so my gamble paid off. Sweet. Ooh. Can't use you. You're kind of late to the party though. But I got this one. Hooray. $12 points of damage. Out of nowhere. Bada bing, bada boom. Going first, we do have a turn 3, no third land. I'm going to turn 1, 2. We can keep it. I think we should keep it and hope for the best. Our turn 3, turn 4. We don't have, well, we didn't have to do that one. Definitely want to play this one, because this one works only if there's a land that comes out. And if they have removal, they'll take care of the creature first. So black-white, they probably have those So right now, I don't have any choice. Have to play a blocker. They'll play a removal. And we may end up dying again. We can play this for 2, so we can just get a token. That's what we're trying to get. Ay, ay, ay. Nada. Have to take away the... Have to take away the menace creature. Attack for 2. They may have a -2, minus something. I don't think I'll be attacking anytime soon. Just hold the ground with Tannuk Memorial Ensign. I do want some mana. Oh man, my opponent has more mana than me. I really need to remove some 4 spells. Oh my goodness. That's gonna hurt. Attacks. You can play a Harmonizer. Turn 5, play the Eusocial. I really want my lands. Not the land that we want. Double the power, I'm not gonna do that. And let's tap target creature. Attack with a 4-2, gonna lose this one, then goes all the counter over here. And then this one comes out, making him even bigger, but all of them are gonna get bigger. No attacks, we are not going to do that. That is going to be... we are going to lose if that happens. We want to build a board, so that includes the social engineering. No attacks, pass turn. Their combat trick relies on white, then it has to be tapped, attacking, or doing something. That's why I can't just go attack at them. Unless they have a banishing light, which is going to be painful. I can attack with the Harmonious Rope Strider. Oh man. Or attack with my Thrumming Slivers. That's kind of what we need. But we are not going to do that. No attacks. We are passing the turn because we are chickens. Give me turn 6 and give me Thrumming Hivepool. Nope. Nothing of the sort. So, but I can do landfall. We'll take away the life link. We definitely don't want that sticking around. No attacks. We are passing the turn. One more land, one more land, one more land. We are both at 18. I need one more land, one more land, one more land, one mountain. Give me one mountain. Yep. Best. Yep. That's it. Nope. Didn't get it. So I can do this. I have to. One mountain. Triggers. Let's see. This one gets bigger. It can kill. Double the power, so that's 12. Do we want that? We don't. I can attack. We're gonna lose. You're gonna lose 2 of them, and they're still going to have those creatures, so no. We're better off not attacking and keeping ourselves one more turn, because we're gonna start attacking with Thrumming Hivepool on the battlefield, because why not? This is the one that really sets things apart. Station. Turn target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to battle. Void. Going to attack. That would be a terrible idea. You want to station. You want to station Saurian Voidborn. Crew as many as you want. I play this guy. Wait a turn, don't have to do it now, we can always do it later. This is only 5, that's fine. Got it. Station. 5 in the air and don't have any blockers. Best course of action, play this. Play this first. Double its power. +1. So now we can start attacking. Let's cause some mayhem. So 5, 6, 3, 6, 7, 3, 5. Nice, that was what he's been waiting for. All right. Reach. Need one of my equipment spells. Would you like to gain 3? Okay, so I'll play this. Get a lander token. And everybody gets +1, haste, and trample. And now, nope, no trample, just enough to do a ton of damage. You, all of you. Let's go, and they are going to hit me in the air, which I don't have any. They can block 4, so 1, 2. Yeah, attack with everybody. Wills, they're all vigilance. Math is for blockers. Because I'm gonna die anyway. If they survive, rescue skiff with the dockwork drone counters would kill me. So there's really no other choice but just to attack with everybody. And they'll block the biggest one, which is the 10-10, the double strikers, and then take everything else. So 4, 8, 11, 12, 18, plus a lot of slivers with double strike. Yeah. Yep, I think I got this. They are all vigilance, so unfortunately the removal spell for white needs for them to be tapped, and that's why we waited for Glacial Godmaw to enter the battlefield and start dealing some vigilance. First we have a turn 4 Bygone Colossus, and that's pretty much it. Do we keep it? I should. Because I have to remove Melt Strider, artifact. Yes, artifact it is, and it's red. Do I remove full bore? I think the removal is what we need to do, but that is some if. I don't want to remove you because I need you. Yeah, we have to remove full bar. Draw 2, yes. So we have a turn 4, we can play this one for 4, this one comes out after. Really slow. Could have made a token, but we didn't. I don't know why we forgot to do that, but we should have. One hit for 9. That's really not what we want. We'll do this for 4. Play tapped. It may end up dying, but I guess that's fine. We are definitely losing in this race. They will tap my 2/2. I'll be taking 4. They'll be surprised that I cast a Bygone Colossus with a full bore. Oh, the humanity. Alright, so Tenderfoot is going to die. Or I can play this guy. Nope. Nope. Have to do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna die, because it's trample. You're dead. Genius. This is a little offsetting because we don't have any mountain and we have a turn 2, turn 3 play. So definitely going to be a mulligan. We do have the cards that we need, but this guy. We have so many cards that we can't use. Orbital Plunge, I think. Mel's Gear is the one that we can't use. Do I mulligan again? I feel that we can't go any further. We are going... This is a bad hand because everything is 5 and up. Yep. I don't think... Yeah, there you go. Yep. I know. I can't even play that one. We have a turn 2. We just need another land. Nice. Nothing. Pass. Oh, we really need to take out 4 cards. And we are scooping. Okay, this looks pretty good. We have Tannuk on turn 3, turn 6. We have Thrumming, Hivepool. We have a Death Touch, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Vanishing Light. Looks like my opponent is pretty aggro. I don't have any way to deal with his things. I can knock him down to 11. Or just, you know, wait. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's 6, 7. And we're dead. Ooh, look at this. I get to play this guy. And I pretty much don't have anything else to do because it's going to die. It won't help me at all. Even if I play this guy, it doesn't have reach. So, good game. Alright, we are going first. We have a turn 2 or played Pangolin. Turn 3 Caveron Turbodrone. I think we can definitely keep this. We are playing against Simic. Force the 10. Wow, they took it. They'll probably stop me from casting anything else. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. So, do I trade with the... Do I trade? You're ready. You're ready with something. I'm okay. No combat tricks. Because I see you. You're ready for something. Nice. So, best course of action is this guy. Play a land. Play this one. Target that. A1. Target that guy. It's a 4. It's attacking. You're at 8. Memorial team leader comes out. Gain 2. They stun one of my creatures. Yes, that's the one that you need to stun. Exactly. So, what's it gonna be? I played this one. We are not gonna get anything out of that one. Attack with a 4-3? Probably not. We are gonna wait. Return up to 2 target hunt spacecraft. Crack this little bugger. So we have this guy for 4. 4, 8. If I do this one, this is 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, which doesn't help much. So this is going to be 1, 2. I still have enough. Okay. Cast that. Autopay +1. Throw that away. Get 2 more lands. Play this. Maximum damage. Oh boy. That didn't work. Because you don't have haste. I made a mistake! But it still worked out. Good deal. Alright, we have a turn 2, turn 3. We're definitely gonna keep this. We have a forest that comes out. Pangolin, turn 2. Turn 3 for Mechan. So I think this is something that we can keep. That's good, that's good. I like it a lot. I'll be attacking with a 3-3 soon. Nice. Pay it. Attack for 3. I can warp this, play a land. Actually, it's kind of bad. So we need the red mana. Oh wait, we have Zookeeper. Okay, yeah. That can work. Okay. That can definitely work. How are we gonna make this work? Going to be turn 3. Force them to block it. And we're gonna double his power. Nope. Has to be you. Down to 3. So next turn we have... Nice. That's okay. We're not going to do that. We're going to pass. We are going to play Thrumming Hivepool soon, so it's going to be a thing. It's going to fight Might Form Harmonizer, which is okay. don't want to attack with a 6/6. You may want to crew. And crew again. That one. Why? So. Play a land, level this up. And this is going to attack for 8. You're going to block. I'm gonna play this, and then you're gonna have some problems on my upkeep. I take 2. Put a land. That's 5. Out to be a 12. That is okay. Three blockers. You can't block them all. So, have fun. Good deal. Good job. Thank you. We are going second. We do have a turn to play. We definitely want to keep this. I sure hope we went first, but we did not, so this is going to be turn 3, then this is going to be turn 4. Yes, I don't have any blocks for that. Ouch. I guess we have to. Is that what we want? Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Dang it. Missed out on that one. Put this one. Yeah, I can put as many as I want. Oh wait, I can only put one. discard the Tenderfoot. That's 5. Taking 8. Taking 9. Pay 1. There's really nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do. Save me.
Attack 4, that's not gonna help. Yep. Too bad. So sad. Whenever this one dies, nope. You got it. Taking 6. Taking 7, down to 2. Oh crap. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna lose! It's not gonna help me. It can't help me. I'm a dude! I'm a dude! Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. I'm a gurner. Yep. Oh, well, so much for the win streak. Alright, so we lost to Selesnya, which pretty much sucks, but it happens. We got outpaced. This is the highest that we were able to make. 9 games, 6 wins, and 3 losses. We were unable to break through the Selesnya formation and the 1-1 counters, but I am still happy with what we were able to do. Having the ability to play all our landfall creatures, Might Form Harmonizer plus the full bore can really hit our creatures or our opponents when they bring down their defense. If they don't have a creature to block, then this 2 itself is already hard. And then we have Bygone Colossus to supplement it even further. And then we have the Thrumming Hivepool. If things get long, then we have a way to make some creatures with this, and also with the Eusocial engineering. So we get tokens with our lands, we get tokens for our upkeep, and they are pretty nasty because they are double strike and haste. And then we have Glacial Godmaw. This is the Crater Hoof for this particular what do you call this set, because it costs 7, it's 6/6, and then whenever a land comes into play, we get a +1/+1 on all our creatures with vigilance and haste. So it is pretty wild. to say the least. So that is amazing. And then we have Memorial Team Leader also giving our creatures some pumps, especially if we have the tokens. And then everybody on the low side just to give us a ramp, just to keep getting bigger. And then this is our, what do you call this, ramp creature, and everything else to help us get to our bigger spells. So all in all, it was a pretty good deck. I really liked it over all the other attempts of drafting that we tried to do. This one worked out pretty well for me, and I really enjoyed playing it. So until next time, do come back, like and subscribe, and do come back for another round of Magic the Gathering and see how we build. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. This is Turn 1 Scoop, signing out.